Hey guys, Chris here. As usual, I'll be doing a recap of today and a video for tomorrow. As usual, I like to do comments for everyone, so let's just get this out the way. So shout out to LGRT, shout out to Leaky Bum, shout out to Joker, shout out to T-Mock11, shout out to Chris U, shout out to Eric Vincent, shout out to Alex Ortega, shout out to Items and Auctions, shout out to T Bennett, shout out to Gus Flores, Reggie Jackson does blow by the way, shout out to Bubba Kurth, shout out to Ed Willis, shout out to Jay Burnhouse. A lot of Reggie Jackson fans here. Shout out to Mike212231. Shout out to ET Sniper. Shout out to Shannon Smith. Yo, what up, Shannon? You pump me up, man. Whenever I see you on the group chat, you pump me up. Just letting you know. Shout out to Microtex23. Shout out to Yulir Azevedo. Um, Shout out to Angel Alberto. Shout out to Effie Salami. Shout out to Chase Jones. The Fanduel lineups, and that's it. So let's just get right into the donations, shout outs. So as usual, we have four new. We have someone new here. As usual, Robert Airgal, like airball, Lewis the Rocket Locket, Sean Chuckin Threes Dyke, and Rags to Richard Contreras the Contrarian. That's his nickname. And you got, I will give you shout outs and give you a nickname if you do sign up through either. Through either way, not the hot roster way. I don't really do hot roster. Let's delete that one. If you guys sign up for score streak and do it this way, I will give you a shout out on here as well. So yeah, I'll look all special and shit too. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, let's get right into FanDuel. So I lost the money by 10 points, and I am still slumping, guys. I don't know what it is. Not that I made horrible picks or anything, but um, let's just talk about the picks I did. So I'll start at Norris Cole and George Hill. I went George Hill just because he looked like the safest pick. I know Parker was a really safe pick, but then I look at George Hill's matchup and his past matchups against Orlando, and I noticed he did really good, and I thought, okay, he's a 30-point candidate. So I just went with George Hill just to be a little safer. Parker, I felt like he was doing that out of nowhere, but I mean, he was playing the Raptors, so he had a great matchup. So fading Parker was not a good idea by any means. So yeah, so and obviously Norris Cole, he was cheap, so Norris Cole was an obvious one. So yeah, I just went George Hill. Just I don't know, to be honest with you, I just thought he was safer. Eric Gordon, Wayne Ellington. This is where I effed up really bad. Okay, so like 15 minutes before the game, I see that CJ Miles is out, so I know Stuckey will get a giant bump. So then I'm thinking here, do I really want to fade Monroe for Kevin Love, fade Monroe to Kevin Love and bump what's his name, freaking bump Stuckey, yeah, bump Ellington to Stuckey, and I was thinking in my head, okay, that might work. So I had it out first, and I was like, yeah, this looks good. And then the more I thought about it, I was just like, ah, I don't know about Monroe. I really don't know. I don't know about Love. I really don't know about Love. And Love went off for 41 today, so yeah, screw me. And yeah, Ellington just could not cut what what's his face did. Stuckey was just a really good pick, and I was surprised he was 50% owned. People caught on to that fast. I'm pretty sure it was only 30 minutes before game time too, so people caught on to that fast. So the more I notice on FanDuel, the more I notice that the lines just keep getting bigger and bigger every day. I remember the lines used to be around 270, 280. I think more and more experienced players are joining, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, so it's making it hard for me sometimes. But anyways, no excuses. And then I had Terrence Ross just busted up. Come on, like, come on, Ross. I mean, I liked Terrence Ross. I figured Kawhi would be all over DeRozan, so I wasn't really worried about Ross as much. But he just couldn't get a shot to come down. He didn't even shoot that much. Just a really bad game out of Ross. But Leonard, 50 points. You cannot ask much more out of Kawhi Leonard. But yeah, starting Stuckey was the way to go. I just didn't do it in time, and I paid for it. So can't do anything about it now. Power forward Owen Greg Monroe and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis obviously underwhelmed. Yeah, I didn't do shit. They blew out the Brooklyn Nets, so um, I didn't really get Davis didn't really get to use his full potential. Monroe, really solid game. Ate the Lakers up. Gobert, this guy's a freaking monster. 41 points. Really solid game out of Gobert. 4 blocks. That's insane. So yeah, just a really nice game out of Gobert as well. So yeah, I just missed it by 10 points. I swear, guys, I don't know how I get out of this slump on It's on FanDuel because I'll show you my Draftster lineup. So I played a bunch of Draftster today. Obviously, all the ones that say 310, they all won. So we can just go ahead and look at one if you guys want. So it's just it's Fanduel. I don't know what it is. So I'll show you my lineup on here. I had Tony Parker, Cole, Gordon, Jackson, Ross, Leonard, Davis, Love, Gobert, and it went on here on Draftster. So I won $20 back. So I basically evened up because I put in 20 today on FanDuel, and I won 20 on profit here. So it evens out. So it's not that bad. So yeah. So Draftster was all right. Yeah, so oh wait, that's my damn. I already showed my lineup. I want to show score streak real quick. So score streak, obviously, this is another game I play that I really like. I wish I could show my lineup because I won today. Is it on here? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Let me find it. My games, maybe. Oh man, I won my first score streak today. I wanted to show it. Damn it. History. Oh, here we go. History. This one. I'm assuming it's this one. Yeah, it's a score streak. I'll just show you. Yeah, this is the one I won. So like, let's just find me real quick. I got 31 points. So I picked LeBron for 27, Kyrie for 22 points, Andre Drummond for 12 rebounds, Kevin Love for 10 rebounds, and then George Hill for 5 assists. None of these were close, but I won some money here, and I find it pretty easy actually to win money on here. So now that I got a hang of it, and then I'll show you my lineup for tomorrow on score streak. So here's my lineup for tomorrow on score streak. James Harden over 30 points. LaMarcus over 24. I like Wade over 20. I think he can do it. DeAndre Jordan's your best bet for 16 boards. Pau Gasol always gets double double. Figure he'll get more against the Sixers. Cousins actually isn't playing, so I'm going to switch him out. So you can switch out You can switch him out like maybe Drummond. Drummond always gets like 10 rebounds, so you just go Drummond. And then Paul always hits double digit assists. I went Westbrook here to be safe because he almost triple doubles a game. So Westbrook should get 9, and then Curry to get 6 assists. So I think everyone here is solid. That's basically how you play it. If you guys want to play score streak, I will leave a referral down below, and if you use the referral and I deposit $10 to play it, I'll give you a cool little shout out and a nickname, and it helps my channel out. So it's a way of supporting me. So if you do it, please. Thank you. Anyways, let's go look at my FanDuel lineup finally. This is an idea of what I have. Uh, no Whiteside tomorrow, so I really like Lopez. I think I'm gonna stick with him. He's a freaking monster. If the game's close, it should be close. Whiteside not being there should make that game a little closer. Power forward, I do like that. Young and Miritic, both doing really good and both really cheap, so I like both of them. I like Tucker and Green, but I could easily go Rudy Gay just because I think Cousins is out tomorrow if I'm not mistaken, and then he would get a giant bump in value. So Rudy Gay would be a nice little play here. You can probably plug in Rudy Gay, Jeff Green. I like Jeff Green just of the revenge game factor that it has. He'll be playing Boston, and I don't know, and they're already bad against small forwards, so I mean this would make sense either way. So Jeff Green looks like a lock for me. I like him a lot. I like Harden against Portland. Hopefully hopefully he doesn't do shitty. Um, I also like shooting guards against Harden, so you could easily go a Flalo, even though he's been playing shitty. You could do a Flalo and then load up your point guards maybe. Um, yeah, so you could probably do something like that. I always like playing shooting guards against Harden. He's getting 33 minutes a game, so it could work. He's not been doing great lately though, so I wouldn't bet on it. Redick almost must play at his price. He just keeps on delivering, so I like Redick a lot. And then point guard, I love Rubio. I don't know if you guys want to go Westbrook. This is where I have a problem. I'm not sure how I would fit Westbrook. So if I get Westbrook in there, 13.3K, which is about borderline insane. Um, yeah, if Chris Paul isn't playing tomorrow, I don't think I'd play Westbrook because I think that'd be somewhat of a blowout, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this one's yeah. So yeah, so I'm just I don't know what to do here. Maybe Ty Lawson. Maybe Rubio. I don't know. At point guard is where I'm stumped. That's where I'm gonna have a Google Hangout today, and then maybe we can talk about it and figure it out. But maybe what I'm thinking is Rubio for sure, and then upgrading a Flalo up to Harden, and I don't know, figuring something out here. I like Rubio a lot. Just something. I need to figure this out a little more, but I haven't decided on my point guards. But I like Aaron Brooks tomorrow though. Just like a random cheap point guard, like if you have to pair someone up with Westbrook. I do like Aaron Brooks. I also like Cannon, just because Chicago sucks against point guards, so Cannon can like kind of light it up if you wanted to. Um, Ty Lawson, maybe. I kind of like Ty Lawson just a little bit. I know nobody wants to trust Reggie Jackson, but I think this game style would fit him. So I kind of like Reggie Jackson. D Wade, always, Bledsoe, I swear to God, this guy pisses me off. I can't touch him for a while. Um, yeah, so maybe I'm kind of go over everything. There is Adrian Payne, who I really like a lot, but apparently he was only playing these 37 minutes because what's his face was out, Kevin Garnett. But damn, that's some production. So I don't know. Maybe they'll give him more minutes. I don't know. At 4.4K, you bet your ass I'm gonna start him if he was gonna start or get 30 minutes because he looks like a lock. But obviously not starting. Knight is out tomorrow, so Tucker's a nice play. I also like Gerald Green if you guys want to go really cheap because he should get a bump in minutes, I would think. So he got 18, so I don't know how much he would get exactly, but he does like to shoot a lot, so you can go green and stack up somewhere. I don't know, but that's an idea of what I have. Um, of course, leave your lineups in the description below. I'm gonna have a hangout after this, and I'm gonna put the referral to score streak in the comments below. Anyways, that is all for today, guys. And sorry about not cashing, guys. I'll get there eventually. It's just Fanduel's pissing me off, guys. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. So bye bye.